I want to talk about a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. Um, so yesterday I had made a video talking about how the NDP were working with a content creator, Jessica Wetz, and I was so happy because I was like, "Oh, that's great! They don't care that she does that. They're working with her, and it's so respectful, and so awesome of them. They're open minded." And even though the conservatives were like coming after them for it and stuff, like they didn't care. Oh, bite my tongue. Foot stuck in mouth because I come home last night from hanging out with friends to find out that the NDP threw her under the bus. Basically, they sent a statement to the National Post saying that they didn't vet her. They didn't know what she did for a living. There was also some stuff about anti-Semitic comments, which I'm not getting into because, frankly, I don't know enough. But I don't feel that the comparison video that they used as an example of why they weren't going to support her and found that the comments were anti-Semitic. I don't think they're anti-Semitic. They were I think decent comparisons, but again, I don't really know. I don't want to get into that argument. I want to focus on the fact that they threw her under the bus for being a Schmex worker, that for doing OnlyFans, by claiming they didn't know and they would not be working with her for future projects. Because my issue is that the NDP claims that they want to represent those that struggle in Canada, those that are on disability, those that are below the poverty line, those that are seniors and that sort of thing that are and that's great. And they also are the party of the claim to be inclusive, representing Two-Spirit LGBTQ plus or A plus, so they want to support Two-Spirit, non-binary, trans, gay, lesbian, asexual, queer, and so on and so forth, which is great. But actions speak louder than words. And in this case, the moment that you threw a Schmex worker under the fucking bus and distance yourself from them, you're no longer supporting those groups. Because most people that work in this industry that do OnlyFans are a member of the Two-Spirit LGBTQA plus community. A lot of them are disabled. A lot of us end up doing this work because we have a harder time going out and getting what you guys would call a normal job because we're disabled or because we are not accepted for who we are. Okay? So if you're going to distance yourself and remove somebody that was working in your campaign because they have an OnlyFans account, you don't fucking represent truly those that are disabled, those that are part of the LGBT, community. You don't fucking represent it, Jet Me. And the worst part about this is that they didn't even reach out to Jessica. They fucking just put their little statement out to the National Post, and they didn't even have the balls to message her. At least the last time we spoke this morning. She said that they had basically ghosted her. Everybody from the campaign had ghosted her. So they don't even have the balls to reach out to her and say, listen, we're really sorry. We didn't realize what kind of work that you did. It just doesn't work for the NDP image. We need to appear that we're more, party of families and blah, blah, blah. And it just doesn't, mess with the image that we're trying to create. No, they just fucking ghosted her. At least CT had the balls to message Jessica Gilmore, Rachel Gilmore, and admit that, hey, it was because of the trolls that were dropping you. NDP didn't even have that class. So, this is what is frustrating to me, is that you can't say that you back communities, that you back these, two communities that I'm talking about, if you don't include the Schmex workers that fall into those categories. There has to be respect for all. You are not a fucking inclusive political party if you don't respect everybody. So, what little respect I still had left for Jagmeet Singh is fucking gone. Absolutely fucking gone. Now, I'm not saying that I think the Liberal Party would do any better. I certainly know the fucking Conservatives would not. I don't even know if the Green Party would do any better. But because this scenario happened and I saw how the NDP handled it so fucking poorly, no respect. Absolutely no respect. Now, the Liberals want to come out, do the same fucking thing. I'll blast them too. I'll blast the Green Party. I'll blast Conservative. I don't care. I'm not saying don't vote for the NDP. At the end of the day, in terms of those communities, the Conservatives are still the worst option. All right? So we are voting for the lesser of the devils here. So I don't want the Conservatives to win. I definitely want people to vote strategically. If that means voting for the NDP, please do so. Okay? You're like me and you don't want the Conservatives to win because you know it will be a hell of a lot worse for people on disability and the people, the LGBTQ and people that do schmex work, okay? Because the Conservatives are not going to protect my line of work. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring about their own Project 2025, right? Which eventually will end in the removal of corn content in the United States. So, I'm not saying don't vote for the NDP. Please vote for whoever will strategically keep the Conservatives out. And if you don't know who that is, go to smartvoting.ca. All one word, smartvoting.ca. It's run by JB Politics. And, you know, they're really good stats there. I'm just post this as my own personal opinion that as far as I'm fucking concerned, the NDP can suck it. Because this is like I said, they couldn't even reach out to her. They ghosted her. And as somebody that also does this kind of work, I feel personally attacked. Because I think to myself, is this how they would treat me if I told them what I did for a living? They would distance themselves from me. They don't care about me as a voter. We're taxpayers. We vote. I got my voting card today, which, by the way, Elections Canada, good job, because Elections Ontario, you fucking sucked about, like, people getting their cards, like, after the friggin' election. So, I got my voter card today. I'm a voter. I pay taxes. My vote should count just as much as anybody else's. And I'm telling you right now, as a disabled member of the Alphabet Mafia that works in the schmex industry, that has an OnlyFans account along with a whole bunch of other adult websites, you don't represent me, NDP. You do not fucking represent me. Because you hurt one of the members of my community. And you couldn't even fucking send her an email to say that you were sorry and that you weren't going to be working further with her. So, fuck Jagmeet Singh. I'm glad that your fucking party is getting decimated, and I hope not only that you have no fucking party status by the time this is done, I hope you get kicked out and they go and get a new leader. Because you'll fucking deserve it for how badly you have been running your fucking campaign and how badly you are ignoring what the people are trying to tell you. We've told you the attack ads aren't working. We told you attacking Mark Carney is not working. And now I'm telling you, this move, this whole thing with Jessica Wetz fucking makes you guys look stupid, ignorant, and not for the people you claim that you're backing.